Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Comic Book Nerd. In today's video, we have a few updates on Avengers Doomsday that we are going to go over in this video. First, I do want to start off by saying happy con season. Of course, today is the first day of CinemaCon, and with that comes Sony's presentation. Sony will be presenting from about 8:30 p.m. to about 10:30 p.m. tonight if you're on the East Coast. If you're on the West Coast, that's 6:30 Pacific time. However, we should be getting a lot of updates on Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Brand New Day, Jumanji 4, hopefully. All of that stuff we should be getting updates on from Sony tonight at CinemaCon. It is officially con season. We will have CCXP in Mexico as well, I believe, this spring. We will also have some cons in New York as well. We'll have, of course, San Diego Comic-Con later this summer. It is officially the start to summer, and the movies are going to be insane. So if you want to keep up to date with all of the latest news, leaks, rumors, hit that sub button, leave a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. And without further ado, let us go ahead and hop into this Avengers Doomsday update. So we have a new plot synopsis that we will go over later on at the end of this video, but first, we do have an update on the recent Avengers Doomsday test screenings. And according to My Time to Shine, Marvel Studios held a private screening of reshoots versions of Avengers Doomsday for Kevin Feige and select staff, and they were very pleased with it. Some even called it the best Marvel movie yet. Again, that is obviously terrific news to hear. I didn't really have any doubt that Avengers Doomsday was going to be one of the best Marvel movies of all time. If you're asking me, it might be my favorite movie of all time when it's all said and done. But we will have to wait and see on that, because Spider-Man No Way Home, that movie is just a spectacle. Love that movie so much. That's my favorite movie of all time. With that being said, Avengers Doomsday, again, it's no shock whatsoever that a lot of these guys love this film. If you're a Marvel nerd, if you're a comic book nerd like me, you will love Avengers Doomsday. That's for sure. And it looking like it's the best film yet just makes it even more, of course, surreal to see that they are putting the time and effort, and that we are getting all of these characters on screen together one final time before we move into the soft rebooted MCU. Now, let us talk about this new plot synopsis for Avengers Doomsday, as we have an official one from, I believe, CinemaCon, as it states, Robert Downey Jr., who led the Avengers series as Iron Man, makes a shocking return as the evil scientist Dr. Doom. Familiar members like Steve Rogers and Thor are joined by a new generation of heroes, hinting at the largest assembly in history. So, the first half we all knew was what was happening, right? Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Dr. Doom, was Iron Man, of course, in the MCU, in the main MCU timeline. Now he is coming back as Dr. Doom from the Fantastic Four universe, we assume, or at least I assume that he is going to be from that universe, because why would you not show Latveria flags, of course, twice if you're not hinting at that Reed and Doom backstory? Also, he appeared in the Fantastic Four post-credits scene like he just said what up and knows who everybody is. So I think it's clear that he is from that Fantastic Four universe. But the second part of the plot synopsis is the one that I want to hint at, because, again, familiar members like Steve Rogers and Thor, they are coming back. Yes, Chris Evans, Captain America, is coming back as Steve Rogers. They are joined by a new generation of heroes. We know this is going to be the Young Avengers, right? We know this is going to be the future of the MCU. They're going to recast Iron Man, Captain America, who are going to fight alongside of these quote-unquote Young Avengers, who at that time will be 10 years more experienced in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and can lead a new phase of heroes. That's kind of the whole thing with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So that part's very interesting to me. And also, I do want to say the last sentence right there, hinting at the largest assembly in history, I think is only a matter of time to when we start seeing cameos galore, right? We know that there are going to be a few in Avengers Doomsday, but I think Avengers Secret Wars is kind of the end-all be-all. That's where the portal scene is going to come into play. That's, of course, where we are going to get Nick Cage's Ghost Rider, where we're going to get pretty much everybody who's been a Marvel character to pop up in the MCU. And again, it just makes a lot of sense. that this is the description that they are going with. They're hinting at the overall story in the MCU to kind of end off the multiverse saga, kind of send off this X-Men crew, and it makes a lot of sense that everybody is going to be in Avengers Secret Wars. I think we'll see the return of Daredevil. I think Matt Murdock is probably going to appear in this, or in Avengers Secret Wars. I think there are going to be other characters that appear in Avengers Secret Wars, like I said, Nick Cage's Ghost Rider. I think Spider-Man Noir, guys like that who we've already seen on screen will definitely be coming back for Avengers Secret Wars. So, again, that is what Marvel is building up to, the biggest cinematic event in the history of cinematic events, and ultimately, this plot leak just pretty much confirmed it, that we will be getting a Doctor Doom versus the World type movie in Avengers Secret Wars. But you guys, let me know, of course, your thoughts on this news in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. CinemaCon later tonight, so tomorrow we will have a recap of what we got from Sony, so stay tuned for that. Of course, we will also have a Maul Shadow Lord episode 3 and 4 breakdown as well later today, or later tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.